There's the whistle, and here we go. Bellingham.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Diaz, out to the right. So what can they make of this? Well, we expected better, and so did he. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Surlot. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Hits one! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Osimhen! And that has been clubbed away. He's only too happy to take that back. Marquinhos. Osimhen.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe. Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that had the makings of something. Solid! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that was very necessary. Now it's Diaz. Bellingham. And he's picked out the run. De Jong. A lot of... Can he finish? They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was.
Real chance! They've done it!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Mbappe. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Played out to the left flank. Bellingham. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Mbappe. Turns and goes back. Mbappe. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham chooses to go back. Pedri. Osimhen.
1 minute.
Spread neatly. Caught offside that time. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Romero, Busquets, passing is crisp and sharp. Romero, now it's Diaz. No way through. DiMarco gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham.
That's just playing it safe and simple. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Couldn't squeeze it through. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Chooses to go cross-field. Vinicius Junior. Surlot. He's picked his way through. Can he put it away? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Diaz. Mbappe. It's Pedri. That's a lovely, neat pass. De Jong. It's a good spell of possession, this. Busquets. Diaz could try cutting inside here. Mbappe. Rodri. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Surlot. Pedri! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Vietnam really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Vinicius Junior. Osimhen absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 3, le numéro 22, le numéro 20, le numéro 10, le numéro 33.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
À leur place, le numéro 16, le numéro 21.
They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Le numéro 15, le numéro 17, le numéro 23. Attention, changement.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mbappe! Haaland! Vietnam have their second corner now. Terrific header! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Pedri.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He won't be happy with that one. Back into the middle. That has been slung wide. Nicely weighted ball. Pedri is flagged offside.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And he's gone looking for safety. Vietnam have their third corner. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Face to face with the keeper. He's had a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
DiMarco. 5 minutes left on the clock. Chouameni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Well, played right into his path. Mbappe. Pedri receives it in a good position here. It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Paris Saint-Germain given another corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
Temps additionnel, 5
Keeper's
minutes.
dealt with that. Chouameni. Osimhen.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the finish! Ruben Dias getting this one clear. Hakimi. It's Bellingham. And we're done. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Saturday. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Shifted upfield. Osimhen is onto it in a flash. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Well, there's the clearance. Fiddles it through. De Jong proves too strong. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Osimhen. Ter Stegen can pick that up. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Osimhen has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's clever. That's cause for mild irritation. Taken back almost at once. Vinicius Junior. Driving through the middle. Busquets did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Quickly taken. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Di Marco. And he welcomes it in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. Bellingham. And the counter is on.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Jong. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Haaland. That was always going to be the keepers. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Osimhen.
Footballing with usually identical.
Osimhen! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, this looks sharp. Spread it left. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Van Dijk. Haaland might just make this. And here's Haaland. Haaland! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well,
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, can he finish? And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Can he latch on to this? Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Haaland. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Hakimi. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Osimhen. Pedri. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Busquets. There's the hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. De Jong. Osimhen. This is De Jong. A real chance if he can get through. Pedri. Oh, he's found him in space. Tries a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nicely intercepted. Osimhen looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Vietnam are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep...
Shapes to shoot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10, le numéro 22. À leur place,
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Griezmann.
So
Attention,
all square
changement.
and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Bellingham! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
They're
Le
up to
numéro
5
10,
corners now.
Le numéro 9. À leur place, le numéro 4. Le numéro 18.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got full. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Busquets. He's through here. Oh, he's in! Corner then. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Hakimi.
Vietnam merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
That's an excellent interception. Rice. Now it's Pedri. Griezmann.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Haaland. Haaland. And that's a good ball. He's had a hit! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Lewandowski cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
That's a sharp pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Osimhen. And here comes the corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Turns and goes back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Four extra minutes added on. Rice. And here's Haaland.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vinicius Junior goes pelting down that left-hand side. Belling, great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to get it away. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Ses parents sont priés de se manifester auprès d'un de nos stadiers. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 13.
Stone test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Le numéro 8.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Belling. And here's Alvarez. Charlotte. Oh, not quite. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Griezmann. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Deftly away. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Griezmann. Hakimi deals with that comfortably. Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the left it goes. Tar kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's had it taken off him, and that could set him on his way. That's going to go a long way. Ruben Dias. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left?
Sorloth really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
DiMarco. Alvarez. Decent hit! Brilliant from Sorloth! And that has raised the roof!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Now it's Griezmann. Ruben Dias gets rid without sophistication. Gently done.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Chance! And that was very necessary. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vietnam, moments now away from seeing this one out. Hakimi gets good distance on it. Works it forward.
Paris Saint-Germain need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And there goes the final whistle. Vietnam have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And that gets things running. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking for the runner, looking for the run. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Osimhen. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to...
Osimhen! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
That'll be a throw-in. Osimhen, big chance! And it's a goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's fabulous. Climbs up big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's gone loose. There's the shot! He's scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Osimhen. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's well spotted. Diaz. And that is expertly dealt with. Vietnam have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Osimhen. De Bruyne delivers. Big header! Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Defending was strong and firm. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Haaland. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that's put paid to a promising move.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, super find. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Osimhen. And he's there to get it away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Busquets. And here's Osimhen. And he's quick to snatch it back. There's the hit! Goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rice. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Vietnam have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. And Dijk can get it clear. Bellingham. And here's Osimhen. And here's shot a goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And here's Mbappe. Caught offside that time. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Vinicius Junior. And it's gone back to the keeper. Osimhen under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he was alert to it. Diaz. That was not gone well. Pedri. Chooses to go cross-field.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's gone out for a throw-in. DiMarco. Diaz, and that's been intercepted. And it's De Bruyne.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any
Osimhen! Has fallen kindly here. No mistake. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Vietnam take a... Osimhen! Oh, another save.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Marquinhos. Entrauda. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had it taken off him. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Diaz. Good read, needed to be. Danger averted for now. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rice. Vinicius Junior. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Osimhen. Rice. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Haaland. And the finish! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! The movement so precise, the finish... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Managed to get himself offside. Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. Great ball, and he's in here. And he was alert to it.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pedri. Up he goes! Haaland is flagged offside. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options for movement. He's got the shot away! It's in! There is the breakthrough! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, well played, well played. Osimhen! Osimhen gets flagged offside. Oh, played through for the wide man. Cleared without hesitation. Chance to shoot now! Mbappe, Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Nicely intercepted. Haaland. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Nice physical challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Osimhen. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a sharp pass.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Vinicius Junior. Spread neatly. That's really well cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back. 5 minutes till the break. Vinicius Junior did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Vietnam have it back and can go again. Pedri. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's onside.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Haaland. Osimhen. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Vietnam come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Here we go again then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. DiMarco having a look. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Now this could be a chance. Has a shot! There was plenty of power on that.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Out to the right. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Busquets. De Jong. It's Vinicius Junior. And he's being shifted off it. And he's there to get it away. And that is out of play. Mbappe. Busquets. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's tidy. It'll be a throw-in. Vinicius Junior, very nicely done. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rodri. And that is a little undercooked. Vietnam just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And
And the pass is intercepted. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Caught offside that time. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Vinicius Junior. That's a good ball out wide. Threads one in. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Marquinhos gets good distance on it.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9, le numéro 10, le numéro 22.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Le numéro 6, le numéro 3.
Rodri takes control of it and he's on the move.
15, le numéro
Your
18.
impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Griezmann. It's Kimmich. Rice. Osimhen. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Osimhen! Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Lewandowski. Vietnam still ahead by the game's only goal. That's been cut out, well played.
Vietnam certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
It's a promising position. And he's straight offside. no, he's got that wrong. And that has left him in a heap. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's intervened well there. And they've got rid.
Il y aura 2
Trauner.
minutes de temps additionnel.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And the shot! And it's in! 20 minutes, and we're all square again!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Votre attention, chers spectateurs. Je vous rappelle qu'il est strictement interdit de fumer en dehors des zones prévues à cet effet. Merci de votre compréhension. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 2. À sa place, le numéro 23. Attention.
No winner in
changement.
90, 30 more to come. Vietnam pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious?
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Lewandowski. Haaland! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Could be danger here. He is through here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rodri. Pedri. He's going to be disappointed with that. Played back in. Sorlot. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Dijk couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Passes short and sharp. Alvarez! Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question. It's one! It's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the keeper is there.
Oh no, what a... There's the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Vietnam are looking desperate here. Oh, shoot! There it is! Offside.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. That has been slung wide. Now it's Haaland. Pedri in acres of space. Terrific header! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Has a goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Solot
Il y aura 2 minutes de
steps in,
temps
and
additionnels.
that's the end of that. Griezmann. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aims beyond the defence. Delivery, he's had a shot! It's a goal! The last possible moment! And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Frankie de Jong is one of the most versatile midfielders.
Has a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Osimhen. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. It's Vinicius Junior. That pass has been well intercepted. Osimhen. Bout of passing. Osimhen! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
DiMarco with the short one. In once more. Oh, he's dealt with that well. And it's Van Dijk. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Surlot. Pedri. Looking for the runner. Back into the middle. De Bruyne. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, great chance! Goalkeeper's ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Osimhen.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Oh, what has happened here? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe. This is promising. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is Bellingham! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Hits one!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that was very necessary. Bellingham. Nice sequence of passes, this. Pedri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Passes short and sharp. Oh, well played, well played. That's going to go a long way. Osimhen. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And he knocks it clear. And that's been won straight back. Osimhen. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Hakimi with the clearance. Romero kept aware. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Vietnam may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Marquinhos. Oh, can he get onto this? Vietnam have reclaimed it.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Hakimi. And it's played forward. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Pedri is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Surlot. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a throw. Bellingham. Trauda. This is De Jong. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Pedri, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Opts to play it back. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Vinicius Junior.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Cleared without complication. Marquinhos.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And he welcomes it in. Pedri. Ah, that's a fine interception. Pedri. It's a good spell of possession, this. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Osimhen. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Now it's Bellingham. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Changement
So,
pour le
time
Paris
for
Saint-Germain.
changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 22, le numéro 6, le numéro 9, le numéro 3, le numéro 2.
Vietnam are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something...
Oh, he's been caught napping!
Le numéro 17, changement en cours.
And the shot! They've done it! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Now the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Oh, easy
additionnel.
pickings there. The final seconds now. Barcola providing an outlet on that flank. Defending of the desperate variety. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Mesdames et messieurs, je voudrais vous rappeler de ne fumer que dans les zones indiquées sur le plan principal. Je vous remercie. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14. À sa place, le numéro 8. Attention, changement.
Into extra time we go. Vietnam displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Rodri. Now it's Osimhen. Bellingham. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's looking to set free a runner. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. DiMarco. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham, given the lift of his goal. He could be in here. Oh, that's well spotted. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a key interception. Rice. Osimhen, who's set up one goal so far. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Half-time, extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Nuno Mendes. And it's Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Barella. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Played back in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Lewandowski. Barella.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Araujo. Alvarez chasing after it. And he was quick to react. Osimhen fiddles it through. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.